Good afternoon. This is Spirit Journey. Today I'm going to discuss this poster that you see, and it reads, "Influenza can kill. Flu shots save lives." And when I saw this poster, I was very upset, and I said, I have to take a picture of this, and I'm going to discuss this. Well, I saw this poster at the VA Hospital in New York City. Now, in New York City, during flu season, the cold winter months, that it seems like all the posters that they have about getting your flu shots are always seem to be targeting the elderly Black community, both male and female. So I asked myself, why is this? Why would you push flu shots that have mercury and other heavy metals and foreign pathogens into a very delicate host? Blacks, older blacks in New York City, and I think the whole of the United States, our health outcomes are not as good as we get older in comparison to our white counterpart of the same age. That health outcomes for Black people and the elderly Black community is not well at all. So with that knowledge, and then getting a flu shot that is introducing a foreign body into your system, I think it's problematic. But as you see in this photo, it's a little different. They put a little twist to this poster. And I'm only speculating that maybe someone had noticed what I noticed, and so they changed the photo a little bit. And this is what I mean. Now, I mentioned that a lot of the posters that are encouraging people to get the flu shots are usually always the elderly. But in this photo or poster, you see that the health practitioners are Black. I assume that they are health practitioners because they were in a lab coat, the man that you see on the far left, and he has a stethoscope. And then to the right of him is a woman also wearing a lab coat, at least it looks like a lab coat, and that those two people with the lab coats is supposed to be looking at another subject. Now this subject appears to be a little younger, at least in comparison to the man with the lab coat, and he seems, you really can't tell what he is, but I feel I could safely say that he too is a person of color, and most likely a Black person. But again, you only see his back, the backside of him. So the poster, you can't say, well, the client or patient is the one that is getting the flu shot, is being targeted, because you can't really see what he is. But you can clearly see the other two people with the lab coats, and those are the groups that is being targeted for the flu shot, older Black men. And then the woman is a younger woman, and perhaps she's like a daughter figure. So again, it's pairing, and New York City does this a lot in its posters. For the flu shots, it has an older person and then a very young person, like some figure to take care of the older person, or even a little child. And that when they have like a little child next to an older person. It's like, grandparents or grandparents looking people, hey, you should get a flu shot because you got grandchildren, you want to live for them. But again, this poster, they're all adults. But I feel that it's doing a psychological twist by showing that the practitioners is an older man and that you cannot really identify who the patient in this picture is supposed to be. So that's how to get around it. But still, when you first see the poster, who do you see? You see an older black man and you see a younger black female, and they're telling you that flu shots save lives. So it's telling that demographics, who you see in the photo, the front of the face, who they're targeting. So I think this is just food for thought. And again, I'm not a doctor or a health practitioner, and you should always go to your licensed health practitioner for any health question you have. All the thing I'm saying is to ask questions. Ask your doctor, what's in that flu shot? What are the statistics of those people who take it, who get sick? And what are other alternatives from taking the flu shot that could prevent you from getting influenza? My suggestion, this is just my opinion, it's my opinion, that if you want to help bar against getting influenza, to stay away from sick people who have it, stay away from young children who cross-contaminate each other because of their proximity. They play and next to each other, and they might pick up things off the floor, then put their hands in their mouth. So stay away from that type of population group, and wear surgical masks. And you can also wear protective goggles over your eyes so that in case someone sneezes on you who has the flu, it'll help prevent you from getting it. But a flu shot has things in it, heavy metals that can cause harm, and then again it has pathogens in it, foreign proteins that could become problematic in your body and cause death. So this is just food for thought. Be wise, be safe, and ask questions. Bye-bye.